came on a few minutes early. And for some reason, I'm not able to do anything. So I won't be able to see the comments, it looks like. I'm not able to open up my sorry. I won't be able to open up my comments. What is wrong with this? Okay. I just did. And I think it's my cold fingers that's making it not work. Okay, no, it's gonna work, I hope. Okay, well, I hope it is. I've got my picture, but I don't see anything on yet. So let's just move this camera out of the way a little bit and lower this one so that you can see. So today we're doing an experiment because, as most of you know, or maybe not because I haven't posted it yet, yesterday I did a live on a new fabric foil, which I really, really liked. And I'm sorry. I'm going to try again and see if I can figure it out. And we got great release on white canvas, another bag, and on jeans. Let me just show them to you. Hey Betty, hey Elizabeth, hey Lynn. So today we're going to do, and this is on jeans, on white canvas, a bag, and on this little thing. Oops, that should not have happened. Oh, let me just take this off. That. So today I've decided to try it on pleather. So what I did is I'm doing a comparison of the foil adhesive we normally use with the new fabric foil to see if it works. Now I have a feeling it will not work, only because I don't think that the pleather can absorb the product. Yes, how are you feeling, Betty? I should have asked. I'm so glad you're going to see a doctor today. So this is the piece we're working on, but before we do that, let's decide on what color we're going to use. And this bag came with the, it's a fossil bag that I didn't really want to use until I know how it works. And there's two different foils that I'm thinking of using. One is this one, which is a semi-transparent, and the other one is this one. Now, I really wanted to use the Cape May. Hi, Hazel. So, but I'm looking at this one, and I'm thinking that the lighter color might work better. So, Cape May will have to wait for another day, although I really love this. So let's try with Eastern Tools. I'm going to cut a little bit out and see which part I want to use. I'm thinking of using this part here. So let me cut that out. And see how it works. So first one we're doing is the foil adhesive that we normally use. And this one, if you remember, we need to scrub it on. And I only placed this foil adhesive about an hour and a half ago. So hopefully it is going to work. Now, the only thing that worries me about using the fabric foil adhesive is that I have to use an iron with it, but we shall see. Okay, so the first thing, this is the regular foil adhesive, not the fabric one. So let's see how that's going to work. I'm just going to warm it up a little bit. Good morning, Lori. I'm just heating it up just for a little bit because I only did this an hour and a half ago. And let's start scrubbing. I did put a piece of tape on here because I didn't want any of the adhesive to come on the zipper. One moment. What is going on here? Okay, let me try. And look at that. Wow. The fabric, the normal adhesive works great. I applied it with a brush as I normally do. And this is pleather. This is not leather. I couldn't find, this is pleather, but I don't know if the bag itself, the big bag, is leather or not. But this is definitely pleather. Move the zipper a little bit so that I can do this. Let's try again. Oh, and it's coming out. Look at the release. Look at this perfect release using normal fabric, a normal foil adhesive. And I'll bring it up close. And you can see Fossil is written on here. Now we're going to do the same thing with the other side. And I will show you exactly. Look at this. Let me just put a piece of something like a paper towel, because I don't want it messed up. And I'm going to do the same thing, but using the fabric foil adhesive. And the first thing I did was, thank you. This is my first time doing it on pleather. I'm not going to seal it because you can, I guess, but it would have to be sealed with a sealer that's more elasticy rather than a rough one. But I will have to check on that. This is my first time doing this on pleather. I've done it on mostly cotton, denim. I'm going to clean it again. Thank you. Welcome, Melody. Meloke. I'm assuming Melody, but I might be wrong. Please let me know if it's incorrect. And by the way, if you're watching this and you like what you're seeing, please feel free to subscribe. This is how we grow our channel and we get to show you more products. So I'm cleaning this twice with alcohol. I just sprayed some alcohol. I'm just going to make sure it's all dry. Put a piece of tape. Bye, Mellow. Okay, Mellow. Oh, I'm glad you like it. But I'll make sure I get a question. I get your question answered by the experts. And this is also my first time using the fabric foil adhesive, which is how we got this yesterday. And it was a perfect, I'm surprised. Thank you, Lynn. I'm surprised it came out so well. Let me just put a piece of tape on here. And I was looking for my blue tape. Oh, there it is. I did hide I really can't believe this came out so good. I'm stunned. I'm just going to make sure it's under the lip. And this is the old fabric, the old foil adhesive, just for those who don't know, is more liquidy. It's very, very, very sticky. And you need the problem with this, well, the one thing about this is that you need to apply it at least an hour before you use it. With pleather, I would say I would do more than an hour overnight. The fabric foil adhesive that I'm also using on pleather for the first time is more creamy. It feels like glycerin. It looks like glycerin. It's got stringy dots. And the advantage of using this is that there is no wait time. And the trick, I guess, is to figure out how much you need. And you can apply it with a brush. Yesterday I did both, a brush and this. You can use a credit card. But you don't have to. You can use a brush. But today I decided, because this was so smooth, I would try it with this. The first one that I showed you, the one I already released, is I used a brush. I did not put anything inside this. But I caution you that if you use a brush, you cannot wash it with water, soap and water. It is, it has no VOCs. It has no odor at all. So I'm just going to take out a small brush, because as usual, I don't remember what I did with my other one. And I'm just going to make sure I have my edges done. Betty, things have changed slightly, and the retailer, the wholesaler, has changed things, but they have not updated the website yet. So that's why I wasn't able to answer the question. They're going through some more experimentation. So I'm just going to do this because I just smoothed it. Just want to try and get it smooth. The secret to this is figuring out how much adhesive to apply. And the problem I'm having is the zipper. is in the way. So that's why it's taking me a bit longer to figure it out. And I'm also taking off some of the excess that I feel might be in excess. I spoke to the owner of the company this morning, and they have not tried the pleather yet. So hopefully we'll be able to let them know. I don't want to leave lines. And the other thing we're not sure about was the old adhesive with the foil adhesive, the regular one, that stays tacky for almost forever. You could leave it for weeks and it would still remain tacky. Okay, let's finish this. I'm just going to clean it with a wipe and cut another piece of the same foil. Didn't I just have my scissors? Yes, I did. I'm just cutting. It's very staticky here. It was 8 degrees this morning, and apparently we're supposed to get sub-zero temperatures this weekend. So I'm just going to place this right here. And, oh, nobody reminded me. To put my iron on. For this, you're going to need, thank you, thank you, Hazel. Yeah, it is pretty. And I'm running out. I need to place another order for it. It's one of the most popular ones. Hello, Ixan. How are you? Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. So I'm just waiting for this to heat up. Now, for regular fabric, if you have this kind of iron, you only let it get up to the 2nd level. If you're using a normal iron, it's between 350 and 375 degrees. Now, if you go higher, you should use parchment paper because you don't want to scorch the fabric, the foil. So let's just see. So as I said, the advantage to this is that there's no waiting. But if it does not work, then you can use the normal fabric, the normal foil, I'm sorry, the normal foil. Oops, it went too high. I keep touching this button and I shouldn't. And go over it. Don't stay in one spot for long. And push down. I want to make sure I get the edges as well. And if you're doing regular textiles, not pleather, put something in the middle to prevent the adhesive from going through. I did not do it. Only if, Lynn, only if you put it on a temperature that's higher than 350 or between 350 and 375. Anything over 350, put parchment paper so as not to scorch the foil. But if the, on an iron like this, on a cry cut, it's up to the second level. If you go up to the third level, then yes, absolutely put parchment paper. I want to make sure these edges right here get the same pressure and heat. The only waiting for this one is after you finish, you need to let it cool down. Also, with the fabric yesterday that we went through, it will be available on here. Oh, they do? Oh, I'm glad it's not me. I don't like ironing, and I usually don't iron. That's why I have the small one. I've never liked ironing. So you know what I'm going to do? Because it's pleather, I'm going to go up one and use parchment paper. And that's a great question, Lynn. On the fabric, with fabric, so as I said, you put a piece of cardboard inside to prevent the adhesive from going through the textile. But when it comes to ironing, take it off. Also, don't use your ironing stand because it's not firm enough. You should do this on a flat, hard surface. Then you can push down. And I'm just going to go over it one more time. And then we'll leave it to cool. But I'll show again the ones that we did yesterday. They were just trial pieces. And I was so afraid yesterday to remove the foils because it was my first time doing it and I didn't want to look like an idiot, but hey. So I'm going to leave this to cool. And it's warm on both sides now. So I'm going to put it aside. But I'm going to show you the ones that we did yesterday. We put tape over here. And we applied the same fabric foil adhesive on white canvas, on a white canvas bag, and a little a little like makeup bag, and then we did it on jeans as well. And you'll have to forgive these. I didn't cover the whole area by accident. I must have put down some adhesive here. So these are the ones we did yesterday with 3 different foils. So let's check this one out. I do want this. And I'm waiting for it to cool down. But this side is really amazing. There's no tackiness at all. And look at this is the release of this one. Absolutely stunning. And let me show you on the fabric ones. The release on this one was not 100%, but it was still pretty good. On this one, it wasn't, because maybe I didn't get it inside the textile grooves. It's not perfectly smooth. And on the jeans, we got a very good release as well. This is probably better releases than I get on wood. This is not meant for wood. This is purely meant for fabric, so that's why we're trying it out on pleather today. Tomorrow I might do it with a t-shirt and see what happens. Now this is cooling down. I am so tempted to lift it off before the time, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm too scared. Now, I think if this does work, one thing I did, I think I applied too much fabric adhesive. And having it on glass, by the way, makes it cool down much faster. So who's excited? Show me some hearts if you're excited or nervous. It's all getting there. It's almost there. And all of these you'll find on my website. Thank you for the hearts. Let me just put that in. And you'll also find all the foils I sell. Okay, are you ready? Because I'm very nervous about this. Let's give it one more second. And do the release. Ready? It's coming off. See, the edges were worrying me, and I was right about that. But look at this. Now the places it did not come off are these areas, this area here. Let me just show you, because I probably was not able to get in there as well as I would have liked. Let me just remove some of the, because I went over the edges. It is cool. It is cool, Lynn. Yes, you have to, this one works with heat. You need an iron. You cannot do it without an iron, because we just applied it and we didn't wait like we normally do. So the question was, is this the purpose of an iron? Yes. I should have done a little bit more here, but I didn't. Now I can see my mistakes. I'm just cleaning the zipper up a bit. My mistakes are, number one, I did not, excuse me, completely apply here. I did not do a good job of applying. And the second one is, it wasn't smooth application. I put, I think, too much fabric foil adhesive on this. I think I should have put less. And I think next time I'll apply it with a brush and then go over it with this to make sure that I'm getting it ready. I'm getting it done. So this is the result of the fabric foil adhesive. And as you can see on this one, it was a smoother application with a brush of the foil adhesive, not the fabric. You can see the brush marks. Here, what you see is the product. So it was just, I just overdid it. But I hope you've enjoyed what I've shown you. Oh, and let me give you one more tip. When using, if you're using a brush, I said you cannot wash it with soap and water. So what you need to do is place it in press and seal. Make sure there is no air coming through. And this will stop, this will allow the brush to remain soft and not crunchy. Make sure you push out all the air from it and save it for your next time. Only my next time is I can never find anything. Blue painter's tape will take off the excess, which you need to put that sticky side of the tape on your shirt first, and then apply it. Apply to over the inch. I'm not sure I understood that, Lynn. Blue painter's tape will take off the excess, which you need to put the sticky side on of the tape. Yes, you're right. Yes, yeah, I see what you mean. Yes, this did take off the excess from here, but I did try to keep it to here, which was probably a wise idea when I did this one. I mean, this had a border, so I didn't have to worry about the zipper. But I think that I will try this again, but I will try and do a smoother application, less product, because I think there is too much product and I can see it. But it was, we were just trying out, experimenting, so I hope you enjoyed this. I will be back again, maybe tomorrow, to do a t-shirt. I'm not sure yet. I will post that I'm going live tomorrow morning, and I will see you then. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. And if you've liked what you see, please don't hesitate to go and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. So I will leave you with the one test. This is the foil adhesive, and this is the fabric foil adhesive. So take care, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. I'm trying to figure out how to switch off. Oh, okay, right there.